Goodies, 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 and more goodies. This 2019 Wildwood Hyperlight 22RBHL just landed here at Advantage One RV in Coldwater. I'm Chase Haylett. I can't wait to go through this thing with you guys. This thing has definitely got some bells and whistles on it. Let's get after it. So, jumping on into the inside here, as you can see, this sofa has been swapped out with theater seats. Awesome upgrade, especially for a couples camper. You know, those theater seats, those definitely never get old. You got your 12-volt fridge there. These folks, they've added a lot of different things to this trailer that, honestly, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to cover everything that they put in here. But it's a lot of really cool gizmos and gadgets, and you know, I think you guys are going to really like what you see here. With this 22RBHL floor plan, this thing is, you know, a perfect couples camper, perfect for empty nesters, somebody that's going to be, you know, being so light. I think this thing only comes in at just over 5,300 pounds. So the gentleman and lady that own this one, they pull with a half ton, so easily half ton towable, 5,300 pounds. You know, by the time you put a couple hundred pounds of stuff in here, you're going to be right there in that sweet spot. So, along with the theater seats and this entertainment right directly across from it, you get that nice fireplace, you know, little ambience. But the nice thing about those fireplaces is it's got an electric heater in it, which means electric heater, you don't have to spend all your money on propane. Because once you plug this thing into 110 at your RV park, you're going to be wanting to use that electric that's at the pole, because you've already paid for that. And that's not going to cost you any extra dollars when you're running your heat. So the nice thing is about, you know, it's not going to heat the whole trailer, but it will just kind of knock the edge off. You know, and they work really well, so it just kind of knocks the edge off as far as, you know, that chill, you know, it just makes it feel a little more comfortable. So that is definitely an upgrade in this trailer. One thing that I really like about this floor plan is it has this big, huge walk-in closet as you come into this front door. As you notice on this front door, you got a little doggy window down there. These folks do have a little dog that goes with them. It doesn't smell like pets in here. It's not, you know, stained up on the floors or anything. It must be a well-trained dog, because I don't see any signs of a dog being in here at all. There's no chewed up, you know, woodwork or anything like that. So nothing to be alarmed of there. But that is such a cool little thing that the folks that own this, they added that. That is not something that you will see in an RV door, is an extra window at the bottom there. So that's just kind of a cool little feature that they added. Up here in the kitchen area, you do have ample storage. They did a good job of putting all your drawers there on the left-hand side of that sink. You got a nice, big, deep sink there with a high-rise faucet. This thermostat over here on the wall, this is actually a Bluetooth enabled thermostat, Wi-Fi enabled thermostat that you can run off of your phone. You just download the little app that goes with that little program, and there you go. You can control everything, you know, by your phone. If you're laying in bed and need to knock it up a couple of degrees or down a couple of degrees, easily, you know, to be done there. So one thing I do want to point out, there is a magnet, which is really cool, that they had added up here above the stove. So what this is for, so you can put like your spatulas, if I can get this thing back on here, but I pulled it off because I wanted to look and see what was going on. So there's a magnet in there, and so you can put your spatulas and whatnot on there when you're cooking at the 3-burner cooktop here. As you can see, it does have a regular oven. And what's cool, it's got a nice big pots and pans drawer underneath of that. But the whole reason, not whole reason, but one reason why I wanted to point this out And looking at that on the back side, there's a couple of screws there. Well, I can see what had happened on the outside. Went a little too far with one of those screws, and it actually did put a dimple on the outside. And I'll go over that when I'm out there, but I wanted to show you the reason why while we are in here. Not a huge deal. It's been sealed up. There's no structural issues or anything like that, but once again, we point everything out. So, you know, that's just one thing that I noticed. You do have a regular Furrion microwave there. It's, you know, along with the oven, so you don't need a convectional microwave, so regular microwave does the job just fine. Do have a nice skylight. Looks like maybe something was added in this skylight, which is kind of neat. It, you know, kind of just knocks off a little bit of the glare coming through there that the current owner did add. So just wanted to go through that with you. We'll go ahead and jump up into the bedroom and show you some of that stuff up in there. And you got a 60 by 74 queen. Really cool storage underneath. There's an extension cord that comes out of there that plugs in for something that goes into the underneath. And I'm going to be 100% honest with you. I don't know exactly what that plugs in for. I will figure that out. I'll let you know. You can always give us a call, and by the time you give us a call, I'm sure I'll have that figured out. 517-924-1850. Answer any questions about this 22RBHL that we just had land here at Advantage 1 RV. So, nice little storage underneath there. You do, on each side of the bed, you do have plug-ins for your CPAP machines. Also, cool little USB ports there. That way if you want to charge a phone or something like that. Nice wardrobes on each side of the bed, along with some more storage up above the bed. And in this storage, there's some user manuals, owner's manuals, and things like that up there. So that's kind of nice. Every time we get those in with the trailers here, is all the information that comes along with them. Also in this bedroom, you see up here in the corner, they have installed a little 19-inch TV for your viewing pleasure. It's in a nice, you know, easily accessible viewing angle from the bed. So you do have a nice little TV up here in the bedroom. We'll go ahead and move our way to the back. And in this 22RBHL, you get one huge bathroom. This thing is huge. As you look around here, you will see there's tons of storage. And once you open that storage up, it really looks like even more storage. Now, the one thing is that I really always like to show is how much storage is everywhere, because that is so important in RVs, is how much storage, how much stuff can we take with us. So, as you can see here, it's got tons of storage in this huge bathroom. You got lots of elbow space. That is a plastic toilet. And then you have another nice little section of storage there next to the stand-up shower. The shower is huge as well. You got a nice skylight up and above, you know, for a little bit taller folks. But the other really nice thing is this fantastic fan that has been installed. This is another upgrade in this trailer that these folks have added. Those fantastic fans, I'm going to tell you right now, you can pretty much just open all the windows up on a, you know, cooler day and go ahead and turn that big huge fan. I think that thing's like 8 inches, 10 inches, I don't know, somewhere around there. And it sucks so much nice fresh air all the way through this coach just to keep the air moving. And being that this is a big huge door going into your living area, you could open that up and, you know, just leave it open, and you could have some nice pass-through air when you guys are just hanging out in the living area. So just like I said, there's been a bunch of stuff that has been added to here. There's a power lock on the outside as far for your entry door, with that's key coded with push button keypad. There has been extra satellite mounts up on the roof added. Backup camera is going with this one. Actually, with that backup camera, I think, if I remember right, I put that up here in storage. Yep. And then also TPMS tire sensor. So TPMS, what that does is it connects, this goes up into your truck, and it gives you all of the readouts on what your tire pressure is. And then, like I said, it does come with the Furrion backup camera. That also goes up into the truck. You just plug that in with the wire harness. Just plugs into a 12-volt plug-in, and there you go. You got a backup camera. So, just like I said, more goodies that are added to this rig. And we'll go ahead and we'll jump on the outside, and I'll go through some of the stuff that I was just talking about that has been added to this, so you can see all of the awesome things. You know, like I said, you know, that thermostat on the wall. That's a cool little feature. Gizmos and gadgets galore in this thing. So another thing, you got your directional wine guard antenna. This also has a booster for Wi-Fi. That way you can pick up your Wi-Fi signals in the camper when you're at those little bit more remote destinations, at campgrounds and stuff. You know, when the pole's further away, helps pick those signals up. So let's go ahead and jump outside and check out some of the extra goodies out there. So here we are to the outside. Let's start right here at the tongue, and got your power jack there at the front. One thing that this, once again, all the bells and whistles included at one money here. R6 by Camco, which that's definitely an upgrade over the R3. A little bit more functionality there, but that's included with the price of this trailer. As we move our way around here, you know, I talk about this. The gentleman that owns it, he is definitely a handyman. He built this slide-out drawer. This thing, I'll tell you, it works nice and smooth. They definitely spent some time building that drawer. That is a cool add into that. You know, that way you can get all that stuff that's in the middle of that, pull it out to you. It's a lot easier. Not little, it's a lot easier accessibility there. You have your port for your Furrion solar pack if you wanted to add a solar panel to that to help keep the battery life up on those the life on the batteries up. Get a little solar panel that way you can plug in there. You do have your LED strip underneath this awning. I had mentioned it does have the tire pressure monitoring system in this. That's what these little things are here on the valve stems. You'll see that on all four wheels. These are the original tires. They look like they're in great shape. And as you can see, this does have a enclosed heated underbelly. Little added protection, layer of protection there. So that's a nice feature on this as well. I had mentioned when we were on the inside, here's that little dimple that I was talking about. It's been sealed. I definitely am not afraid of it at all, but I wanted to point that out to you folks, let you know what was going on. No issues there, but I wanted to point it out. And then also you do have your LCI solid steps on this. Those steps are so much nicer than just the regular 3 flip down steps. But then there's that cool little doggy window that they added into that door as well. Going to move our way around to the back side here. And you'll see at the top, it does have the Wi-Fi range extender, booster, Togo, internet, cellular, Wi-Fi. So that way you get the extra signal when you're in some of those campgrounds that are a little weak on the signal. But you also have that Furrion backup camera along with the monitor that comes along with it that I showed you that was on the inside. A little flip down rack, so that way you want to take some extra cargo with you. You can, you know, take that stuff with you. I love that they put the power plug at the rear of this trailer. That is definitely my favorite place, when they put that power plug at the rear of the trailer, conveniently located when you're at the campsite. That's where most of your poles are. They did add a slide topper to this, helps keep some of that debris and stuff out of there. I will say another thing that I noticed for some maintenance, the slide seals, they need to be replaced. They are ripped on each side, so that slide seal definitely needs to be replaced. But underneath of this thing, you can see it's got the, I went over this in a couple of earlier videos, but
It's got the slide pads on the corner. All of the floor in this trailer is absolutely solid in the slide out. There's no issues at all there. Like I said, TPMS tire pressure system on this, on these two wheels over here on this side as well. Go ahead and move our way to the front. Try to get a better, wider angle here. That is something that I know I need to do a better job on, is making sure that I get a wider angle. I don't like those up close. But we're going to get up close and personal on this one, because this is where I really noticed the, this one is definitely needing replaced there. So, once again, just being 100% transparent of what I find on these things, because you know, I definitely want to sell every trailer that I have on my lot, but I'm going to sell it right. So that's why we point everything out, good and bad. That's something that we definitely could get a quote for somebody on if this is something that we want to move forward with. Our friends over at Bish's would be more than Bish's RV, and they'd be more than happy to give us a quote to repair anything that is needed, any trailer that we have on our lot. So these are all pre-owned RVs on at our dealership. We are a consignment dealership. We sell everybody else's stuff for them. So give us a call, 517-924-1850. We'll answer any questions on this trailer that I haven't already went over. We're going to go ahead and check up on the roof. I want to see what those seals look like, and with all those extra goodies, how are they mounted? That's always important to me. You know, for some folks might know me, I used to run our service department when we were Haylett RV, so I tend to look at a lot of these things differently. So I like to see how it's all installed. That way I can, you know, sell the trailer better if I know exactly how it was done, because I like to just relay that information if I think it was done right, or if I think it was done wrong. Could use some help. Let's jump up there and see what we have. And jumping up here, I know for certain this thing has definitely been taken care of up here. It's had regular maintenance. I can see it just right out of the gate here, because as you can see on that sealant there, it's been touched up. And I can tell it's actually been used with the correct stuff. That's not going to peel off of there, because it's the same stuff as what the factories use. And that's what I always suggest. Use Dicor products up here on this roof, because more than likely it's a Dicor roof. And more than likely you're going to have better results if you use their products. So this is a satellite mount. I don't know what particular brand. That is honestly, or obviously, something that we can find out if that's something that you would want to add to this trailer. But this trailer, it did actually, you know, it needs a little bit of a scrub up here. You know, there isn't really too many trailers that aren't, you know, maybe 2 or 3 years old that I get up here and they don't need a scrub. And I can pretty much tell you, I'm going to tell you that I'd scrub almost every one of them, because if it's pre-owned, I just know that if I do it, I know how long ago it's been done, and I feel better about it. So as you can see, another one of these mounts for a satellite system to the front of the trailer. All of the seals look like they're in great shape. Everything up on this trailer is absolutely solid on every corner. See, step on the corners. Step on the corners. Try not to fall off here. Even around the skylights there, all those seals look like they're in really good shape. Wine guard antenna there. Wine guard's always definitely an upgrade to me. And there's your little Togo. That's what your amplifier is for your Wi-Fi signals. And then that big white square there, that's your Max Air 2 vent. I mean, that thing's going to really, because it's rain censored as well, which is really cool. Starts raining, that baby's going to go down. You know, if you guys take off and you go for a long walk or something while you're at the campsite, you're not going to have to worry about that, you know, coming back to a bunch of water in your bathroom. So really, really nice features that were added to this trailer. And, you know, it's something that somebody has spent thousands of dollars on, and you're going to get it for all of just the price of the trailer. So check us out at AdvantageOneRV.com. So if you'd like to make this little RV your next home away from home,
getaway, having fun, go create some memories, give us a call, 517-924-1850, or check it out at advantage1rv.com. Everybody stay safe and have an A1 day. Take care.